Welcome to the Morning Dig podcast with Chris Williams, where in under 5 minutes, I discuss experiences, achievements, and lessons that have motivated me so they can also help you kickstart your day and to keep digging in. Good morning, guys. So I'm piggybacking off of the discussion last week about changing who you are. So one of the things I've realized, especially through all the training that I did for the 10K and the half marathon, you got a lot of time when you're doing these long training sessions, these like just really brutal mentally and physical challenges. You've got a lot of time to yourself. And what happens is you can put all the music in your ears you want. You can bring friends along. You can do anything you can. But eventually there's going to be a lull in the conversation. Music is just going to, you're going to drift away. And that's when you start talking to yourself. And here's what happens. You have two choices. You can listen to yourself, as in listen to the internal voice in your head, or you can talk to yourself and physically speak out loud to yourself. And what I found was when I listen to that internal voice is telling me, oh, it's pretty hard, you should quit. Oh man, this is rough, we shouldn't do this anymore. Oh, this is just terrible. It's just a lot of negativity, it's a lot of noise, it's a lot of fluff and crap, and just frankly, it's bullshit. But when you make the decision to speak for yourself, to speak to yourself, you can change that narrative. You can speak positively. You can start telling yourself, only a couple miles left. You got this. Look how far you've come. Look at all the things you've accomplished. Let's just keep digging in. That's my slogan, obviously, if you've been following along. But when I speak out loud to myself, I generally have an opportunity to control those words and make them positive and actually motivate myself to keep going, to not quit, to not let that nagging voice inside of me get into my head and start making decisions for my physical capabilities that are not true. I have told people for years, since owning CFT Fitness, in CrossFit, your brain is the weakest muscle in your body. Because if you allow your brain to dictate your capabilities, you're going to quit long before your body actually is anywhere near a failure state. And what happens is you never quite give anywhere near 100%, and you never truly find out what your body is really capable of. So think about that, whether you're out walking, running, if you're at work, if you're with the kids, if you just need some motivation and you're listening to the voice in your head rather than speaking out loud and speaking truth to yourself, try to reverse that. Give that inner voice that Uno reverse card and start talking out loud. You will drown out that internal voice. And I promise you, if you are focused on positive things and just encouraging yourself, you can go a ton farther than you ever thought possible. Give it a shot. Keep digging in. Thank you for taking the time today to experience the Morning Dig podcast. Whether you're a first-time listener or long-time listener, I hope that this has given you value, that you found the time to share this with friends so that you keep inspiring and rising the tides for all. If you haven't yet, take a moment to check the description below and follow me on my social media accounts for daily motivation, education, inspiration that I hope continues to provide value for years to come. As always, my goal is value. So if this provides value, continue sharing with others, keep digging in.